Afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. It's our meditation hour, and I hope you're all doing well today. It's very beautiful, the energy today. I'm feeling very peaceful and calm. So for those, I believe most people know me, but I will just quickly share. My name is Robyn Wyman, and I help people who are going through very challenging times in their lives, and I help them come back into that balanced, calm state and working through whatever issue they are. And one of the aspects I use, one of the tools I use is meditation. I think it's so beautiful. So I am sharing with you different meditation techniques that I have been used with people for many years now. So we are going to do our regular grounding and the chakra clearing. You know that I'm vigilant about that. And then today we're going to be doing a life review. And I will talk to you a little bit about that at the end of us doing our grounding and our chakra clearing. So with that, let's just take 3 deep breaths and just get present and be here in the moment. So just get comfortable wherever you are. If you're sitting in a chair or you're on your sofa, if you're on the floor or in bed or in a wheelchair, wherever you are, let's just get present and take 3 deep breaths, breathing deeply into our bellies and a nice long exhalation. If you want to vocalize on the exhale, please do. Nobody will hear you if you're concerned about that. So here we go. So let's do a nice long inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. If you'd like to leave your eyes closed, that's fine. We're going to do our grounding. So I just want you to take your visualization down to the base of your spine, which is your root chakra. So let's just take our focus down to that root chakra. And I want you to visualize a tube of light coming out of that chakra. And it could be any color you choose, but I would like copper. That's what I'm going to choose today. And around that tube of light is a coil, another energetic coil that surrounds that tube of light. So I just want you to visualize both that tube and then another light tube surrounding it like a spiral, like a slinky. So with our first breath, we're just going to go through the chair, down through our carpeting, flooring. I live in an apartment, so I have to go 2 floors down. So I'm just going down that second floor, down into the first floor, down through the flooring of the building or the home you're in. Down through the asphalt or the concrete, the foundation, down through the gravel and the rock. Moving ourselves further down into the earth, into that outer, probably granite overlay. Most of the rocks in this area are granite. Moving through the outer crust of the earth. You may be going through a cave, just letting that grounding cord continue down to the center of the earth. You may be going through a river or an aquifer, a lake. Just keep going down. Further down, going deeper and deeper and deeper towards the center of the earth. And with our next breath, we're going to visualize that the end of the tube of light has like a plug switch in, and you are just plugging in to the center of the earth. Nice. So you're connected to the center of the earth, but it's not a connection that's rigid and strong. It's tight. It's strong, but it's fluid. I always use the example of a boat dropping its anchor on the seafloor. It holds the boat in position, but the boat is fluid and it moves around. And I want you to think about that. So let's just take a few breaths here, feeling that connection to this earth. The earth provides us with everything. It's our homes, our food, our security, our safety, clothing, connection. We can just feel supported from the earth. So with our next breath, we're going to go back up that cord all the way to your root chakra. And a nice exhalation. With our next breath, we're going back down that cord to the center of the earth. Exhale. And on our next inhale, we're coming back up to our root chakra, the base of our tailbone. And exhale. With our next breath, we're taking that cord and we are now going up our spine. And we're seeing that beautiful copper color moving all the way up our spine. So it's calming and grounding our nervous system. And as it reaches up, it comes up through our head and out through the top of your head and going up, out into the universe, through all our upper chakras, through the sun to the great central sun, the source of all. And when you get there, I want you to visualize that at the end of this cord, there is another plug-in, and you plug into source, the center of creation. So you're connected to the center of the earth, and you're connected to the center of the universe, the source. It's beautiful. So we're just going to run the energy back down through the upper chakras, coming back through the sun, back down into the top of our heads, down through our brain, down into our neck, and back down our nervous system, down the spine, our nervous system, and down into that root chakra. And we're just going to take 3 lovely breaths here, knowing you are connected. You are supported. I am supported. I am connected. So as you know, I love this practice. I do it every day. It's just a way that we can move out of our minds and move into our bodies, connecting with the earth and with nature and feeling that support. It helps us to be more in our body and more present in the moment. Connecting that body, mind, and spirit. So with our next breath, we're in that root chakra, the base of the tailbone. I want you to start spinning that chakra counterclockwise. And you're going to just spin off whatever needs to be released from you today. And you don't even need to think about what it is. You may have a flash of a memory. You may have a flash of a color. You may have a shape or a sensation. But just know that you are allowing whatever needs to leave to go now. So just spin that chakra. And we're infusing it with the beautiful color ruby red. And we're spinning that chakra counterclockwise, releasing, unwinding whatever needs to leave. Again, this chakra is about our safety and survival. It also affects all our bones of the body, the skeletal system, as well as our pelvic region. Lovely. So with our next breath, we're going to start spinning that chakra clockwise and infusing it more with that beautiful color ruby red. So you're just spinning that chakra. Let it spin as fast as it wants to go. And that color is infusing out of the chakra into your body and out into your energy field, into your aura, and all the way out, about 3 feet out to the edges of your aura. I want you to take a breath, and we're moving up into our second chakra, which is our sacral chakra, and it is about 2 fingers below your belly button. And I want you to start spinning that chakra counterclockwise and winding. This is our creative center. This is where we get our thoughts and ideas and to create what we want to bring into, manifest into form. When this chakra can be blocked, we may not feel so creative, we may not think of new ideas, we may not be motivated to do things. That is the effects of this chakra when it's more blocked and needs to be cleared. So we're just unwinding that chakra. Beautiful. And with our next breath, we're going to start spinning that chakra clockwise and infusing it with the color orange. So think of anything that's orange, like an orange that you can eat, or the sunset orange, whatever you would like, orange. We're just infusing that chakra and spinning it quickly, as fast as it wants to go. It's moving out into our sexual or reproductive organs. This is the chakra that regulates that. And we're just moving that energy out through our body, in again to our light field, our energetic field, our aura. And we're moving that color out to the edge of our aura too. So we have that beautiful copper color for grounding, red for the feeling connected, the grounding, and also orange for the creative aspect. With our next breath, we're moving up and we're going to our solar plexus. That is our third chakra, and it is right on top of our diaphragm, so right below your rib cage. And I want you to start spinning that chakra counterclockwise, spinning out whatever needs to be released. This chakra regulates how we put things into action in our lives. So we're feeling stable, we create, we get our idea, and then we go and do it. And that's what this chakra is about, the doing, the acting. So if you feel like you're just a bit funky with creating things and making them come into form, like say making dinner, you just don't feel like it, that chakra could be the one that you need to work on. So with our next breath, we are going to rebalance, and we're turning it and we're running it clockwise. And we're infusing it with the color yellow. So just think of the sun, the brilliant sun, warming. This is a fire energy here. It's action, movement, moving us forward. So we're spinning that beautiful yellow into that chakra, letting it flood out into our bodies and moving out into our etheric energy field. Beautiful. So with our next breath, we are moving up and we are moving into our heart, and we are going into the color emerald green. This is a very healing color. It's beautiful. So I want you to start spinning your chakra counterclockwise. Our heart is all about, opening and receiving, giving and receiving love. But when we get hurt, or the owies and the pains of life, we can close our heart and build a wall around our heart. We don't want to do that. We want to constantly be opening our heart, opening to receiving, opening to giving, and sharing love. So just keep unwinding this chakra, trusting that it's safe to love and be loved. And with our next breath, we're turning that chakra and we're spinning it clockwise, infusing it again with the color emerald green. It's very healing. It's healing energy for you. So we're just flooding that chakra, spinning and letting that beautiful color flood out into our heart area, flooding out into the body and out into our energetic field. It's lovely. It feels good. With our next breath, we're moving into our high heart. That is our thymus gland. So it's right between our breastbone. It's a breastbone right between our breasts. And we're going to infuse this with the color pink. And we're going to spin it counterclockwise. So we're just releasing anything that is preventing us from love. It also affects our thymus gland. Our thymus gland is about our immune system. So we know we want to have a strong immune system today. It's so important at all times, but people really focus on that now. So we're just spinning that chakra and letting everything that's sluggish and blocking us to just be released. And with our next breath, we are spinning it clockwise, rebalancing and infusing it with that color pink and just letting it move in out of the chakra, in all throughout your body and into your energy field. So we've got these beautiful colors of copper, ruby red, orange, yellow, emerald green, and pink. Just infusing through the body and out into our field. With our next breath, we are moving up into our throat chakra, and we are going to start spinning that counterclockwise. This chakra is the color of turquoise blue. And you're just spinning this chakra, spinning it and spinning it. This is all about how we speak, how we communicate with others. It affects our thyroid and parathyroid gland. And it's just, are we being heard? Are we communicating efficiently and effectively? Are people hearing what we're saying? Are we able to speak our truth? This is the chakra that controls all of that. So if you have any issues with this area, or you're not being heard, then that's the area you want to work with. So just keep spinning that chakra. This is a big chakra. A lot of people have a lot of things going on with this chakra, which is perfectly normal. With our next breath, we are turning that chakra and starting to spin it clockwise as fast as it will go. And letting that color of indigo blue just infuse through that chakra, out into your glands and out into your body. And as we keep breathing, it moves out into your field. I communicate effectively. I speak my truth. I am true to me. With our next breath, we are going up to between the eyebrows, and that chakra is our third eye. It's right between the eyebrows, and we are going to infuse that with the beautiful color indigo blue. So it's a very deep midnight blue color, and it has flecks of purple through it. It's just magnificent. So we're starting to spin that chakra counterclockwise, letting go of what needs to be released. If you get headaches, this could be affected by this chakra. If you get brain fog, this could affect this chakra. If you're forgetful, it could be this chakra. It also affects the glands, the pituitary, the pineal, the hypothalamus. It also affects the chakra with our psychic gifts. So your clear seeing, clear hearing, clear feeling, and clear knowing. So it's expanding. So if you'd like to develop those gifts more for yourself, work with this chakra. On our next breath, we're going to turn this chakra and run it clockwise, spinning that beautiful, beautiful indigo blue out into the chakra, moving out into our brain, through our body, and out into our etheric, auric field. Just let that chakra spin and spin. It's recalibrating and rebalancing now. And with our next breath, we are going up to the top of our head. This is our crown chakra. It is known as the 1,000-petaled lotus. So we're just opening that chakra, and we're going to spin it clockwise for a few minutes. This chakra is just being able to be open, willing to receive from the divine, from your higher self, from source. Are you able to receive those intuitive nudges that are your truth for you? The color of this chakra is pure, beautiful white. Beautiful. And with our next breath, we're going to start turning this chakra clockwise and spinning this chakra. So let's just spin this chakra. Infusing white all through our body, letting it just flood out. Comes out the top of our head, out into our auric field, and flowing and mixing with the beautiful colors. Copper, ruby red, orange, yellow, emerald green, pink, turquoise blue, indigo blue, and white. And when you think of a prism, when you shine light through the prism, just like a rainbow, the color fractures into all those other streams, and that's what's going on here. So you're just flowing those energies and those colors all through your body, out into your auric field. They're all mingling together, just creating this beautiful, beautiful patterns of light, ribbons of light. Knowing that you are supported, you are balanced, you are doing energy hygiene. This is just the same as having a shower, brushing your teeth. You're just clearing your energy body, because your energy body communicates with your physical body and your mental body and your emotional body. So it's so important that we clear this area out and keep it clean and balanced. That's beautiful, everyone. Beautiful. So I'm just going to leave you for a minute here just to I'm just going to be quiet for a minute, and then I'll come back in and we'll complete this portion of the meditations. Beautiful. So on your next inhalation, I want you to start to come back into the body, coming back and being present with me. Let my voice guide you back. If you're able to, please touch your body. Wriggle your fingers and toes if you're able. If you are not, I want you to imagine that you are doing that. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. Great. That was lovely, everyone. I could really feel the balancing that we were really, as a group, working together. It was lovely, lovely. Doing really well. So today we're going to do something that's a little bit different. I do this with my clients, and I think it's a beautiful practice, and it is a life review. So basically what we're going to be doing is you're just going to be reviewing your life. So I want you to be gentle with yourself as we go through this. You are the participant of your life. You are also the judge, and you're also the jury. So again, I want you to be gentle with whatever comes up for you during this practice. I was taught this many, many years ago, and I do this at least once a year with myself, sometimes 2 or 3 times, because it helps me understand things where I might be blocked somewhere, where I haven't accepted something or let it go, where I may be holding on to some anger towards somebody. It's just a really beautiful awareness tool. I want you to think about that it isn't linear. It's not going to be, oh, this happened at 2 years old, this happened at 4 years old, this happened at 6 years old, this happened at 22 years old. It could come like that for you, but I don't regularly see that at all. You're just going to be having different experiences that are going to come along. So it may be something that happened last week, and then it may be jumping to something that you have this awareness of when you were 10. So I'm just asking you to surrender to what comes up for you, whatever that is. We are going to be going back into our garden and into that beautiful field and across the bridge and walking up and sitting by the river, because the visualization today is we're going to be watching the river of our life. So we're going to be sitting watching the river. I'm asking you to just allow the memories to float by. Don't attach to them, just observe them floating by. And if at a later point you want to experience more with that, then you can go back and do that. But today we're just encouraging you to just observe it. You'll have awarenesses around what the messages are meaning. So I want you to be totally open to what's happening with yourself. I want you to think about textures. Are you noticing any sensations? Are you feeling anything? Are you noticing colors? Are you noticing smells? Something might float by and it's an experience of a time where you were disappointed. Or it might be a time where you told a lie or somebody lied to you and you felt not connected. It could be some things that are beautiful in life. It could be a birth of a child, or when you got a puppy. You just be open to letting whatever comes up come up. It could be some things that we have regrets for in our lives, or unresolved issues. Sometimes something comes up where something happened, and is it time to let this go? Is it time to forgive ourselves or forgive someone else? So this is what this whole process is about. And again, I'm encouraging you just to let happen what needs to happen. I wanted to share with you an example that came from me. So down the river floated on a barge was a huge, massive toilet. And I went, what am I envisioning a toilet for? What could that possibly be? And then all of a sudden I had the awareness of what that meant. So I do healing work, as you all know. So I thought that it was important that I would let my family, my friends, when I was doing with my clients, they were just telling me information, but they were dumping their information on me, and I was willingly taking it all on. But I was feeling heavier and heavier, and I wasn't feeling so satisfied with my work, and I was frustrated. So for me, that's what the toilet represented. It resented letting people just dump, and I was the toilet. And it was a huge awareness for me. And I stopped doing that with people. I got healthier boundaries around my healing work, and also with people, and saying, I still was there. Have compassion, and I will experience your story with you and what you need to share, but I'm not going to let you dump it onto me. So that was a huge awareness for me. So something like that could happen for you today. You may be something like that, or it could be a situation in your life, but whatever it is, just allow it to float by, and you're observing this. So that's about all I want to say with it. I will come back as we're walking through. We'll set our intention again as we're sitting there. So if you're ready, when you're ready, we're going to start. So again, we're just sitting comfortably. I encourage you to close your eyes. And just take a nice deep breath. And let it go. So with your first breath, I want you to envision this beautiful golden orb coming in through the top of your head. It's flowing down in through your brain, into your eyes and ears, down into the bones and the muscles of your face, to your teeth and your tongue, your nasal cavity, into your ears. This light is warming you and soothing you and calming you. As it works its way down, you come down in through your neck. It's coming out into your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, and out into your fingers, out into your energy field. That beautiful golden color. It's coming down the front and the back of your chest, working its way into your cells, your organs, your muscles. It's coming all the way down the front and back of your body, down into your stomach, your liver, your pancreas, your kidneys. Moving down into your buttocks, your pelvic girdle, down your legs, into your knees, moving to your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, and out of your toes. Just letting this beautiful color swirl everywhere through your body. If you have any aches and pains, direct the energy into that area. And again, you're moving into your organs, your tissues, your cells, the molecules, the electrons, into the particles, into your DNA. Just swirling and swirling. And on your next breath, you start to walk into the garden. Our garden is so beautiful. The trees are in bloom. There's fruit on the trees. There's oranges and apples, cherries, and peaches. There could be banana trees there if you want. Kiwis, whatever you choose. The smells are just so beautiful. There's the roses are in bloom and lavender, sweet peas, chamomile, rosemary, all the beautiful summer flowers. And as you're walking through the garden, and if you're not able to walk, I want you to visualize and imagine that you are walking. And as you're stepping on this woolly thyme. It's like a carpet, but with every step, the scent infuses and wafts up into the air. There's a beautiful fountain trickling in the center of the garden. And there's many birds, butterflies that have been attracted to the water. You have robins and swallows and sparrows and doves. Maybe a few crows. And it's so peaceful in the garden. You're feeling very relaxed with that beautiful golden color infusing all through your body and your field. You just know that this place is precious. And in the distance, you notice a door. You move towards it. And as you walk towards the door, you see that there is a key. For people who haven't experienced this before, there's a key in the door. For people who have experienced this before, reach into your pocket and pull out the key. You put the key in the lock and you turn the key. You walk through the door, shutting it on the other side, locking it and putting the key in your pocket. This is your sacred space. I've asked angels to be here with us today and your guides. Whoever your wisdom guide is and your healing guide will be with you. You can choose to have families come with you if you choose. You could have pets, or you can have parts of yourself when you were young if you'd like. It can be people that are living or have passed, or you can just be with yourself with your guides, however you want it to be. Knowing that they are here to support you to experience your life review. And as you turn to walk out, you're walking into this beautiful meadow. The grasses are a nice height, and when you lower your hands, you can feel the grasses tickling your palms. The sun is shining down on you. It's just beautiful, and it's warming your face and the front of your body. There's a gentle breeze happening, so the temperature is perfect. It's the exact perfect for you. There's some fluffy clouds in the sky, and they're just floating by. They're like cotton candy. You notice there's many wildflowers in the meadow, and there's birds, butterflies, hummingbirds, rabbits, squirrels, and maybe some deers. When you look to the left, you see this beautiful lake that is so calm. The water is still. It looks like glass. And you smile because you can see the sun is hitting the water, and the water looks like diamonds. Diamonds dancing on the water. So peaceful. You feel so relaxed as you're moving through past the lake. You look up and you see all the swallows and sparrows dancing, swooping, playing in the sky. They're such playful birds. As you continue to move along, you start walking up a river. It's gently flowing along beside you. And in the distance, you see a bridge. And you all decide to cross over it. As you continue, you walk up the bridge, up the river, past the bridge. And the river flows at a beautiful speed. It's not surging, but it's not just a trickle. It's just a beautiful flow. You're just watching the river, walking up the path. There's lots of trees in the path, but the sun is shining through, creating these beautiful rays. Some are gold. Some are the colors of the rainbow. But it's so peaceful. And in the distance, you see a bench, and you decide to all walk to the bench and sit down. And this is where you set your intention to have a life review. I'm asking you to be open, be totally open to what might come floating by, and surrender to being surprised. Don't judge anything, just allow it to unfold before you. I'm going to leave you for a bit, and I'm going to put some music on in the background. I may come in and just encourage you throughout a few times, but it's really going to be your experience. So I'm asking you just to allow yourself to let things float by and trust that you know what it's about for you. So let's begin now. I want you to let the last image that's floating by to just float down the river and you watching it leave. Till it goes out of your view. I want you to thank yourself for doing this. This is a beautiful, beautiful way to bring awareness to things in your life that you might not have. I want you to thank everyone who came to be with you today too. You all know that it's time for you to come back. So I want you to thank yourself for doing this. And thank everyone or whoever is with you for being there and supporting you through this process. And as you get up, you start to walk down the river. Maybe you're skipping today or running or playing tag with everybody. And you see the bridge. You cross over that bridge. And you continue to walk down the river. It's on your right side now. It's opening up into that beautiful meadow. The birds are chirping and flying, and there's so much happiness in the air. It's palpable. The lake is on your right side. The grass is tickling your palms and your arms. Life is really, really good. You know you can be here whenever you choose to be. In the distance, you see the door, and you walk towards it. And if there's anyone with you, please give them a hug and a kiss and thank them. You can meet them here whenever you want to. This is your special, sacred place. It's for no one else but you. I am grateful. And with that, you take the key out of your pocket and open the door. Turn and wave goodbye and walk through. You shut the door, you take the key and lock it and put it in your pocket. And walk back out into that beautiful garden. There's a bench by the fountain, and you decide to just sit there and enjoy the sounds and the smells. There's also a beautiful bowl of cherries. And if cherries aren't what you like, then pick another fruit. and you just sit there and you're eating them, enjoying the moment. So perfect. It's just life, it can be so simple if we allow ourselves to just let it be. Allow things to let go. Surrendering to what is, not what we think everything should be. And when you're ready, I want you to take a few breaths and come back into this moment here. If you can, wriggle your fingers and toes, and gently, when you're ready, open your eyes. Or you can leave them shut if you choose. We're almost finished here today. So I hope that that was positive for you, even if some things came up that you were a bit surprised with, or you went, ooh, I don't know. It's awareness. It's awareness of what things we hold on to that we don't realize. So if you would like to do some journaling work with that, or just work on some things that came up for you, you can do that anytime after this, and you can go back to that your spot and do it there too. So with that, again, we're almost on the hour, so I want to thank you all so much for attending today. You know, it takes courage to do things like this, and I want to thank you all for stepping up and taking the time. Very grateful to each and every one of you.